Well, I got wind that he was looking at YouTube during the day.
That word came from the Learning Center, where Janet Kelly's RPS elementary student logs on to virtual school.
I was obviously mostly concerned about the time, and so I just got on his laptop and started digging around to see exactly how much time he had been spending on there.
Kelly says her student only watched videos of people playing video games or car wrecks. But
I Googled violent video games, I Googled female anatomy, just to see, what a curious 10th grader, for example, might find. And Google was tight, nothing really got through there, but YouTube is really where the problems were.
she says the Chromebook was flooded with content containing graphic images from video games and other videos she says aren't age appropriate.
I sent it to a friend who works at a law firm. It wouldn't pass his law firm's filter. I just thought, wow, I'm so glad I got ahead of this before my son was able to get to that point.
A spokesperson for Richmond Public Schools says all of the computers they issue to students have filters for sites like YouTube. They say it's an automated system that does block inappropriate content, but not every video. RPS says they restrict access to YouTube, but don't block it entirely so that students and teachers can view instructional videos or classroom channels.
Steve Jobs said, computers are a bicycle for the mind. And if you extend that analogy, when we put filters and restraints in place, we're kind of putting training wheels on that bicycle.
VCU education professor John Becker.
YouTube has some parental controls as well, but not every parent has the kind of wherewithal or the time and resourcefulness to engage with those controls.
Becker says his concerns lie not just with content, but the amount of time students are spending learning on a computer.
We don't have a lot of research really on what the effects are, but I'm sort of interested in seeing kind of what the academic, psychological, and physical effects of learning in this way are for kids.
RPS says parents can add extra security measures at their homes if they are concerned.
The lockdowns, those filters have to happen at the computer level.
After months of sending her concerns to the school district, Kelly decided to launch this online petition, asking parents everywhere to make sure they double-check their student's computer.
Other parents that I've talked to, every single one, I just assumed parents should have access to this kind of information and that we should aggressively protect our kids from online images and from the excessive time amount spent on these addictive apps.
We have a link to Safe Screens for Students on WTVR.com, along with another one to where RPS says families can go to access more information on online security. Working for you, Jake Burns, CBS 6 News.